Hello and welcome to a tutorial from the Office of Academic and Career Services. This tutorial will demonstrate how to access and interpret your DegreeWorks audit. To begin, we will go to the EKU homepage, eku.edu, click Login to EKU, and choose EKU Direct. Here you will log into EKU Direct using your Active Directory login credentials. Once you are logged into EKU Direct, go to the Student Services and Financial Aid menu. Scroll until you see Student Records. Choose EKU DegreeWorks from the list of options. Once you have accessed your DegreeWorks audit, you should see a header information that looks similar to what is displayed. This is considered your DegreeWorks worksheet. So we are on the Worksheet tab here. This area will include information like your student name, ID, classification, advisor information, as well as academic standing and major information. Your advisor name is linked, so you can email your advisor from here. You will also see that your ACT scores are indicated here. This helps you determine what classes that you can take based upon ACT scores. Once you have earned a GPA at EKU and have an academic standing, you will see that information displayed here. As you continue navigating through your DegreeWorks audit, the first area you will see is requirements for degree completion and university graduation requirements. As you complete the requirements listed in your DegreeWorks audit, you will also meet the requirements for your degree from EKU. The most important element to point out is the pre-college curriculum deficiency here, and also your student success seminar requirement. If you have not taken 2 years of a foreign language in high school, you are required to take 2 classes in a foreign language once you are admitted to EKU. If you are not required to take a foreign language, you will see that this is checked off with a green completion check mark. This means that you do not have to worry about taking foreign language unless you prefer to take foreign language to meet a general education requirement. However, if this is open, like the other boxes that you see here, this does indicate that you must take 2 courses in the same foreign language in order to meet university graduation requirements. Next, you will see the Student Success Seminar. Each of you should have taken or are enrolled in GSD 101 or a college-specific Student Success Seminar. This will complete the university graduation requirement and will continue to satisfy this requirement even if you change your major. As you continue through your audit, you will see that the next heading is General Education Requirements. We have 6 elements of general education here at EKU. You can find more information on general education by clicking the link to the General Education worksheet in the comments of this video. We will start with element 1, which is about communication. You're required to complete English 101 and 102 as well as an oral communications class to meet all of the requirements for element 1. In this area, you can click on a course if you would like to see a course description. For example, you can click on CMS 100 and you will see a population of the course description, as well as what area of general education that course completes. As we continue navigating through the general education portion, the next area is quantitative reasoning. Sometimes the quantitative reasoning course that you will take for general education is dependent upon the major that you have chosen. If you have not chosen a major yet, sometimes we will advise that you wait until you have selected a major before taking your quantitative reasoning course. If you're required to take a P course or support course, you will see that listed here as well. The P course adds additional tutoring and support to the class and is based upon your ACT score. Continuing to Element 3, we see Element 3A, Arts, and Element 3B, Humanities. All students are required to take one class from each section. The open box indicates that it is an area that you have not yet completed. You will see in the text here that it will indicate exactly what you need to take in order to complete this requirement. For a better understanding of what each of the icons mean on the DegreeWorks audit, you can scroll to the bottom to see the legend. If a box is checked off as complete with a green check mark, this means that you have completed that requirement and do not need to take any additional courses in that area. An open checkbox means that it is not complete, while the blue squiggly line box indicates that the course is in progress but has not been completed yet. A character you will see throughout your audit is this caret here. This means that the course requires a prerequisite or that you must meet some requirement before you can take that class. Going back to Element 3, again we have the option to select a course to see what the description indicates. Click on Art 200 for example. We can see the description for Art 200 as well as the general education area that it completes. English 110 is a course that does have a prerequisite and has the indicator beside it. Click on this class. You will see the prerequisite indicated here, indicating that all developmental reading and writing requirements must be satisfied before taking this class. Humanities has the same requirement of one class. Again, you can click on a class to see the course description. Continuing to Element 4, Natural Science, you will see that students are required to take 2 classes from this area. You must take 2 science classes, and they must be in 2 different subjects. For example, you cannot take 2 biology courses to complete this area. You could take 1 biology course and a course in another area of science, like geography. Sometimes your major will also indicate which science class that you need to take to complete this area. Talk to your advisor about the specific sciences that are required by your major. We will continue to Element 5. Element 5 includes your history perspective and your social and behavioral science. You will take 1 class for each area. The historical perspective includes U.S. history, world history, anthropology, and Intro to American Government. In social and behavioral science, you will see courses like Intro to Animal Studies, Mass Media and Society, Introduction to Appalachia, Intro to Psychology, and Intro to Sociology, as well as many other options. Some majors will require that you take psychology or sociology as a supporting course requirement. So these courses are very popular to take in this area. The final element of general education is element 6, diversity of perspectives and experiences. You are required to take 6 hours or 2 classes in this area. If you're required to take a foreign language, this is where you would count your foreign language credit. You would take 2 classes in one of the languages listed here: French, German, American Sign Language, Spanish, just to name a few. If you are not required to take a foreign language and do not choose to take a foreign language, you can choose from the other courses listed. Some common options are Intro to Appalachia, Intro to Special Education, Intro to Women and Gender Studies, the African Experience, and African American Experience. Once you have declared a major, the major requirements as well as concentration requirements and minor requirements will display below your general education. If you have not yet declared a major, you probably will not see any major requirements displayed. Next, we will demonstrate how to run a What If DegreeWorks audit if you are trying to decide whether you should declare a major or change your major.